Another round, another clean sweep for Steve Johnson here at Winton Motor Raceway in the Painter Dixon Touring Car Masters, and all the time throughout this weekend been monstered by Tiranas.
I have. They wouldn't leave me alone, would they? It's quite interesting to see, especially through the race, how quickly it develops between the race. I was pretty good. I changed my car a little bit today because I was a little bit vulnerable at the start of yesterday with Ryan. It took me 6 or 7 laps to start edging away from him, so I wanted to try to do that a bit earlier if I could, and it worked. Obviously the first race, or race 2 today, was good that John and Ryan were battling, which gave me a little bit of a helping hand. They slowed themselves up a little bit, so I got that little gap. But then the race 3, John was there, and then he'd make a mistake, and then I'd pull away, and then I'd make a mistake, and he'd catch up. So it seesawed a bit, and I made a mistake actually into turn 9 on the last lap, and he closed right up, and I was a bit worried because I know how good his car is under brakes, especially coming into the last couple of corners. So I protected a little bit and made sure I got a good exit, and I was actually quite glad to see the checkered flag at the end.
And face we haven't seen right up the front in recent times. John Bowe back on the front row and second outright in the race.
Yeah, thank you. It was we've had a bit of a troublesome time this year, with various incidents and problems, but this weekend the car's been good. I made a couple of wrong moves with it in the setup earlier on, but we got it quite good then. But it's chasing Stevie J's like chasing the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You never quite get there, but it's always great to race against him. And earlier today I had a terrific race with Ryan Hansford, and young Adam Garwood's a great addition to the series. He's a good little operator, so that's all good. And I'm very grateful to be here. Painter Dixon not only support the series, they support me as well, so good on them.
Behind our top 3, 4th position, what a battle was going on. Jim Policina, Aaron Seaton, Adam Bressington, all involved in it. How close was it?
Oh, it was pretty close, particularly towards the end. Aaron seemed to be better under brakes and carrying more mid-corner speed. The tyres had gone away from me a little bit on the back of the Tirana, so I just had to use the horsepower to motor him down the straights, but he was putting the pressure on, definitely.
This has been a real turnaround for you this year with the new car. You just put it down to the experience of having a couple of seasons under you in the category and the fact that you have updated to a different Tirana?
Oh, look, it's a combination of things. I mean, your first year is obviously a learning curve, and the back end of the first year was pretty strong. So we carried that momentum forward into this year. This car has got a little bit more horsepower than the old car, and that's definitely helped us a lot. And what the team has learnt last year, we're putting to practice this year.